Hello everyone, welcome. This is Charizze Treats Day 2 of this year's holiday video series. For today's video, I will be sharing with you my honest opinion of the Archer and Olive dot grid notebook by doing a thorough review with all the features plus pen and paint tests. Of course, there will be a giveaway in this video, so make sure to watch till the end if you want to enter. And without further ado, let's get right into it. First things first, let's talk about the packaging. Archer and Olive notebooks are shipped and protected in this beautiful box. I find the packaging design really stunning, especially with their ampersand embossed in gold. I was kindly sent this notebook along with a set of their acrylograph pens for my blog post in their website around May, which I'm very honored to be part of. So if you have read it, you probably have seen this notebook from the blog already. This is the Dandelion Dreams notebook. I got it in A5 size. Some of its features are 160 GSM paper with 160 unnumbered pages, 5mm dot grid, vegan linen cover, 2 bookmarks with an ampersand charm, an elastic closure, a back pocket, and a pen holder. It is sold for $32 US, and if you're interested to get one, I have an affiliate code Charizze10 that will save you 10% on every purchase. This way you can support me by earning a commission at no extra cost to you. Their notebooks also come with this elegant belly band with the features written on it. I love the texture of the linen hardcover, and the color of it on this particular design is more like a chartreuse in person than the color you would see from their website. This design features a windswept dandelion stamped in gold foil, and the notebook is nicely enclosed in this elastic that is color coordinated. On the inside, the first page you will see is a place for you to write your name and contact information. Other than that, there are no special pages like index or key, so it's very straightforward like most of the notebooks I've reviewed in the past. There are 2 satin bookmarks that match the color of the cover. One bookmark has an ampersand charm, and it's one of the features that I love about this notebook. Flipping through the back, there is a standard pocket that is perfect for small documents and a black pen holder. The notebook has a lay-flat binding, though I find that some pages need training to make it completely flat. Looking into the paper, the pages are crisp white, but it has a slight bluish tone to it compared to a printer paper. I also compared it to some of the dot grid notebooks that I own, so you can see the color difference. I can say that it's very similar with Notebook Therapy, and the pages both feel uncoated. The dots are 5mm apart and in a light gray color. There are 38 dot spaces down and 26 dot spaces across. Now it's time to test the paper out to see how it performs using different types of pens and markers as well as paints. So if you are like me who likes to try different mediums with my bullet journal, it's always a good practice to do a pen and paint test at the back. As always, I want to start off with the pens and markers I usually use and some that I have around. I'm testing out my fountain pen first, and I'm happy to see it did not feather, knowing I used a low quality ink. It is also smooth to write with. Next are my fine liners, like the Sakura Pigma Micron. I'm using the 03 nib size, then an art line drawing system in 0.1, a Unipin fine liner in 04, and a Pilot GTEC C4. Followed by my brush pens, I have the Tombow Fudenosuke Hard Tip Brush Pen, a Tombow ABT Dual Tip, Sakura Koi Coloring Brush, Crayola Super Tip, and my Stabilo Highlighter. All of them are tested in 3 layers. Before moving on to the next category, I quickly did a smudge test on the pens above because they are the most used writing instrument, so you would also see how long it would take to dry. So I'm testing them in 1 second, 5 seconds, and 10 seconds. With all these, I'm surprised to see the Unipin smudge on every interval. I expected the Pilot GTEC to smudge more than the others because it's a gel pen. Alright, now let's move on to the white pens that is very useful for correcting mistakes. So we will see which one blends to the paper. I have the classic white Sakura Jelly Roll, the Uniball Signo, the white acrylograph pen from Archer and Olive, and Uniposca white acrylic marker. As you can see here, the Sakura Jelly Roll showed up more than the others. Then I'm also testing my gold pens like the Dong-A My Metal Semi Art Gold Pen, the Acrylograph Gold Pen, and Uniposca Gold Paint Marker. Lastly are alcohol markers such as the Touch 10 Sketch Marker and Sharpie Permanent Marker. The second test is all about paints. Paints has always given me more variety of colors to use on my bullet journal, though using a lot of colors and illustrations are not really an essential when starting to bullet journal, but it is also a great way to add fun to my spreads. So before painting directly, I want to know what paint works on the paper and how much water it can handle. I'll be testing solid watercolors, gouache, acrylic, and metallic watercolors with 3 different amounts of water. So the first application is very less water or very pigmented, then a medium, and a very significant use of water. I noticed that the area where I added a lot of water took a long time to dry than I expected, maybe because I didn't really spread the water out evenly. So if you can see it, the water pooled a bit, especially on the watercolor. But when it comes to blending 2 colors, that definitely went very well. And now it's time to look at the results. Let's see if there are bleed through or ghosting on the other side of the pages. For the pen test, the alcohol markers bled through the paper, so that is not recommended to use on this journal. And I can also definitely see a ghosting on the Uniposca Gold Paint Marker. You will see a closer look of that in a bit, but for the rest of the pens, there are no bleeding or ghosting at all. For the paints, the paper actually held water pretty well with a little buckling, but I can also see ghosting on the wettest areas, especially on the acrylic paint, so that is something to keep in mind when painting. Archer and Olive has been very popular in the bullet journaling community, and I've heard and read incredible things about the brand from the people I look up to and the reasons why I started bullet journaling. What I love about the brand is they prioritize the use of eco-friendly materials to their products, the packaging is reusable, and the notebooks are 100% vegan. There are several sizes available and so many cover designs and colors to choose from. The linen cover has a nice texture, but it can still catch dust and dirt, so I would recommend to use a journal cover. The paper itself performed really well. I get to use various mediums without worrying about bleeding, except for alcohol markers, which I don't really use much anyway. And I love white paper, to be honest. It it makes colors much more brighter. The potential downside may be if you require special pages like the index and key or page numbers, this notebook might not be what you're looking for. Overall, my preferences are highly met by this Archer and Olive notebook. I personally love the paper quality for my bullet journaling needs. This notebook is surely on the expensive side, but I think it's worth the quality, and after doing these tests, I can fully understand why it's enjoyed by so many people. With all of that said, I hope this review was informative. Now it's time to talk about the second treat or giveaway. I'm really grateful for all your support to this channel, so I'm excited to be giving away an Archer and Olive A5 dot grid notebook of choice to one lucky winner. You can choose the notebook design you would like that is currently in stock from their website. I will leave the link on the video description as well as the full giveaway rules, so make sure to check it out below. This is open internationally. You have 48 hours to enter this giveaway and the winner will be randomly selected. To get more chances of winning the giveaways, you can turn on your notifications so you won't miss the next 10 videos. Good luck everyone! Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you on December 6th for Charizze Treats Day 3. Bye!